Welcome to part 16 of Justice for All.
Okay.
Not with the wave on commas being.
Showtime.
Nick?
Yeah?
Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me?
You're 18.
Yes, I did. Yes, she is, Dwibs. Remember, it's been a year since the last game.
It's like that comic.
Yeah, why?
Is that web comic?
How stupid.
Is that web comic?
Oh wait, hold on, dialogue part.
They're just babies.
I mean, she's been in Germany all this time all by herself, and she's so grown up.
Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation.
And then you look at me and, well... Oh boy, she's
crying.
Oh god.
I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little...
There, Maya, there.
And on top of that, I'm a suspect in a murder trial.
Okay. Fair point.
Oh, that Maya. That's not news.
I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through.
Again.
Oh,
Good morning.
Ah!
Hi, Pearly.
The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Oh,
great.
this is so adorable.
Pearl Shipper Fey.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Hey, morning, Pearly.
You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya.
Oh, will she now?
Huh? What do you mean? Sorry, I got distracted.
My mother is coming today to show her support.
Oh,
Is
wonderful.
she really?
Oh.
Joyful.
Actually, Pearl, I was hoping you gave me a different kind of support, like you did the last time.
He's about as supportive as a plank.
Yeah, that's right, Pearly.
And that side, I think she's actually a little bit more supportive than Mia.
Hey,
Hey,
Pearls.
Oh. Yes, Mr. Nick? Or Miss Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? One, don't call me Miss Nick, please. I don't need the Rule 63.
I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Too young.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough about her help.
Bullshit!
Okay. To be fair,
Mr. Nick, that's enough.
He has a reason, Dwibs.
yeah, he does. I was about to say that too.
You can't show weakness in front of the person you love.
But that person's not here. Oh wait, you mean...
Shh, we're not at that game yet.
Are you cheating on Maya?
Pearly, not this again.
Maya, I'm curious to know where she got the idea from.
Please, can you do this for ah!
Well, okay. Can you at least try the second favor?
You read this line.
Actually, that's yours.
All right, I'll do. Wait, what am I
I
doing?
know, that's why. I know,
Oh.
Pedro. That's why I told him to read it.
See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pearl's Lady's attorney now.
So apparently Phoenix and Pearl switched minds for a bit.
See, but basically, what's
Thank
happening.
goodness, I'm back in my own body. Oh wait, hold on. This line.
Nick,
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
there you go. What do you mean? What's going on?
Let's just say, Maya, your world's about to get rocked again.
Again.
Oh, goody, because I haven't had enough of that in the last game.
No, the universe thinks not.
Court is now in session for the trial of... Okay, you know what? This is getting redundant at this point.
Should the...
The defense is ready for the third time, Your Honor, concerning Maya Fey.
Let's start already.
Alright, before Carmen's getting
You,
tired.
Francisco, is tired of this shit.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy.
Oh, I love this part too.
Yeah, me too.
Now we're really about to see just how much centered around lawyering the world apparently is.
The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
Oh, and now this is where Phoenix's rise to fame either starts or ends.
Wait.
All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix.
Wait. So basically, Francisca is pulling a Duke Devlin.
Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolish clothes.
Oh, it gets even better. Basically, at this point, lawyering is now the equivalent of a sport.
The famous one is me.
Oh, it gets even better, because in the movie, you can actually buy tickets to go see a certain court case.
Phoenix Wright
I'm
is
the
about to
prodigy
become
who has
the
never
next-
lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago.
Yeah, that was right.
Oh, and it gets even
know,
better
should I
to
just-
you.
Perfect.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Naturally, the world's life. I conduct my first trial. That's nice, Von Karma.
Yeah, sure. I just realized something.
Wait, hold on.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
Oh, fuck you.
Ooh.
Laugh, I say.
At least she has boobies, unlike you.
Well, don't you know, Tio? It's
Teo.
actually Tio. They're held in by the corset. Well, it's true what they say. Women really are
corset's being
scary
held
when they
up by
fight.
me.
Actually, she's using the giant bow tie to compensate that.
Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session. So, ladies, if you want to fight, go take your cat fight somewhere else.
Yes.
Are you serious, Your
specifically
Honor?
In this particular puddle of mud.
Yeah, that too.
The
Oh, it gets-
defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Now, back to the matter of lawyering apparently being the equivalent to horse races or a basketball game. It comes to a head in the crossover where we have something that might as well be called the Lawyer Olympics.
And I'm thinking of a cat fight where Von Karma is constantly whipping Mia.
Oh, I just realised something.
What?
What?
Phoenix
What?
is usually the underdog in his cases, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wears blue. Leicester
Yeah.
City, who are
okay.
Premier League champions, are also wear blue. And this game takes place a year after they won the Premier League title. So,
Foreshadowing, I guess. The Shutakumi called the breakthrough.
predicted the biggest sporting upset in team sport history.
Sure, why not? He already predicted the
The
parrot
prosecution has
thing.
determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest,
Wow, I can link Ace Attorney to football now.
Of course.
the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
Uh-oh.
By the way, Von Karma, you only won that World Cup match because the referee screwed us over, you German.
What?
Oh yeah, Pedro, you were gonna say something earlier?
Oh yeah. Basically, sure. I just noticed that you in your playthroughs you have this pattern of talking, voicing characters who have these, jokes where they constantly say a lot of things. With Von Karma, it's the foolish things, and with M is Mr. I like to wreck things with mechanical muscles and dress up as posh ladies. That's play.
Are you saying though, the person in this picture is not the
And yes, I memorized that thing.
I never said that wasn't the defendant. He did.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room.
Well, how could she? The door was locked.
That's a good question.
Magic.
Oh, of course.
See, Rory, actually, no, I'm not going to say anything.
To be fair,
And
magic
I
does
believe that
exist
is
here.
when she dropped this key.
Are you
How did
sure
I
it's
get it?
over? I'm kind of confused at this point.
It's
I
the
just-
Layden universe that denies the existence of magic. Ace
But they're both
Attorney
in the
knows.
same universe, and
It just reminded me of that Emerald Skeptic video. How did I get in your video? Magic. Magic is
Anywho.
never an explanation for anything. Wormholes. Wormhole? I guess.
The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Oh, this should be a good
Oh,
explanation.
wonderful.
This should be fine. Just as I suspected, Aunt Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, is Mia
She
is
seems really torn by this.
and by the way, Mia, don't you think Morgan is going to be a little weary? Why is my daughter suddenly an adult with huge boobies now?
She won't recognize
Name
Pearl,
and
hopefully.
occupation.
My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
A spirit medium who's never channeled a spirit, from what I've heard.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? You look like my wife. Ah!
I don't think anyone here really cares.
Sorry, Judge. I think only you care.
Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
And apparently sucked at your job because she apparently escaped. Tisk.
Yes, that is correct.
Is it
It
now?
reminds me.
I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then.
If Francisca comes back in SCWRM, who would be a good actress to voice her?
Oh, I heard a lot of people suggesting that Laura Bailey would.
Oh, really?
Laura
Either
Bailey
that
is
or
a
Lanny.
bit crazy.
Laura Bailey with a whip.
Basically, I've heard two big suggestions: Laura Bailey or Lanny Manella.
I can be so big involved in both late and Ace attorney. Well, she already is, but still. Yes, that is.
You, be quiet.
Actually,
What?
no, Lanny Manila wasn't in the crossover, so
Now witness. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct?
yes, I got the spirit severing technique confused with the Heimlich maneuver.
That must have been pretty.
It didn't end well. Yes, that is correct. Glug glug glug.
I guess I don't have anything to drink. And wait, what in the world could have...
Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room.
I've been
And
had.
you didn't think of telling this to the police, you bitch?
What? What?
And here we come to the heart of the matter.
I'll say.
The fact that she's a bitch and a liar.
Yeah,
Just like me.
you're perfectly amazing.
Well, actually, you're just a bitch. Liar, not really.
Pedro.
Maya Fey, while in the possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber.
Did you forget the part where she kind of, used illegal evidence in practice?
Wait, hang on. If she quote unquote escaped, how come Phoenix and that didn't see her?
That's what the testimony is for.
Miss Fey, please testify to this court about what happened during that time.
You see, Francisca, you may also be a bitch and a liar. The difference is that you aren't guilty of aiding and abetting in murder.
Your Honor, I will try my best.
I think someone just upped the ante on this trial.
Speaking of upping, Pearl, what's up with your chest, and why are you suddenly taller?
This isn't Pearl. This is,
Still, Mum. Still.
Okay. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police.
True. I'll graduate.
A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze.
Okay, that's also true.
Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room.
Don't know if that's true.
With great strength, she hit the base of my neck and I fainted for a short while.
Wait, did she do that though? Because we were in the room with her and we saw her.
I'm afraid
So,
I have
wait-
no knowledge of where she went after that.
So let me
After
get this
story, we
straight.
left
This
the room
woman
to
was
Morgan
cook-
Fey at some point, who wanted to use the spirit severing technique. And
So-
speaking of which,
Oh,
why
yeah,
have you
I
hidden this
remember
until now?
Not just that. So you're telling me that this 50-year-old woman got hit really hard in the neck, and yet she's here perfectly fine now.
I didn't wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise.
To be fair, just being 50 doesn't make you fragile. I know plenty of people 50 and over who are strong.
That's right. She is simply correcting the falsity, Mr. Phoenix.
I don't know, Jovah. She doesn't look like the kind of person that would, be so resistant to that point.
Admittedly, looks can be deceiving, but, I guess it wasn't something fatal. And speak of which, why is she making it a point to take a stab at me?
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. And hurry up.
You see, Phoenix, somewhere in that spiky hair, you have a target, and
My aunt is a very smart
A bullseye.
and polite
Sorry.
person.
I can see that.
It's
Slide
going to
burst.
be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony.
Well,
All right.
What do
try
you
as-
mean? I know I'm voicing you, but what do you mean us?
Apparently
Yeah,
she's
it-
our
What are you
co.
going to do?
Apparently she's our co-counsel. Are you gonna do
Yeah.
anything? Well, we'll just wait and see.
She's about as useful as a cheerleader.
Emma's been more helpful.
Except I
too.
think they're more useful.
Hell, Emma's more
No,
helpful.
no. I got
Hold
it,
it!
sure. I got it. Hold it.
Just now you said those two. Who were the two people you were referring to?
Yep.
I wonder.
I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir.
Foreign? Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks.
She's
She's
actually
Ozakan.
she's actually Komasan with
Oh, is that so? That's racist. I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English. Not so much that she looked awful.
Who's the one being
That's probably
racist
racist.
now?
Isn't she still
Oh,
in this
yeah.
room?
That's racist. Ding.
I can already see people in the Heartland getting up for a riot.
Sure. I just realized something. You said that
What?
Mia
In
is
any case, I've already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright.
Oh, thanks. Okay, Phoenix, if you can win this, Morgan Fey will be found guilty and you won't have to pay that bill, because you'll get bankrupt otherwise.
Yes, go on, Pedro.
Basically, sure. You said that Mia is about as useful as a cheerleader.
Yep.
Well, that's my theory. She's cheerleaders on using her boobs as the pom-poms. There you go.
Wow, that's a sight.
If there was a possibility...
Yes, it is a very good point. I say this like dozens of times in this case. At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another.
Let me guess, you attacked yourself in confusion.
Another what, madam? Oh, it's nothing. You can only to concern yourself.
Really?
Oh, why'd you mention it then?
I want to hear the end of that sentence. There was another reason you wanted us both out of that room, wasn't there?
Yes, I was feeling a bit under the weather, so.
Guys, I'll be right back.
Okay,
Sure.
Ha! You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room?
Because I don't like you, okay?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims.
Or and that too, yeah. But mostly I don't like you.
The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger,
The life of the noble and
is what I
pitiful
thought
man.
to myself. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Fey.
This
Noble.
is bad. Now people have a good impression of her and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Yeah.
Mia, you wanna contribute, do something,
They're really
Anything?
useful.
be
Yeah.
useful?
Are you satisfied now, Mr. Wright? Miss Fey, please continue.
I mean, I get that Phoenix only wanted her here for the sake of avoiding Pearlie having to suffer, but still, Mia, while you're here, could you be please?
Hold
useful?
it! That's apparently what the latter part of the trial was for, sadly. During our investigation, you stated that you were struck on the head by the defendant, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement?
I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie.
Only if you'd said it in court, then I could have found you guilty of perjury. But why would you lie about something like that?
Because I'm trollish that day.
It is very painful to me to say this. However... Objection! The witness was lying to cover for the defendant.
I'm sure she was. She was covering for Maya. I questioned further. Huh! So, you were covering for the defendant?
Phoenix, I don't know if you want to pursue this line of questioning.
Well, yes, it was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. that the renegade Mystic Maya has done something very unexpected.
Yeah.
She calls her mystic, yet also calls her a renegade.
Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... No! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened.
Really now.
But also high multiple personality.
I see, it surfaced again.
If you want to know who this unexpected thing was, there is always later.
But it could be important.
Later!
But that could pervert the cause
I
of
said later,
justice.
Mr. Phoenix, Wright. Yes, very well.
I bet. Ugh. Why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach?
Remember, Mr. Phoenix, I am a one karma, and I am always right.
But I've proved you wrong several times.
Now, witness, continue with what happened.
Well, let me guess, those didn't count.
Phoenix, stop behaving like a 12-year-old.
Excuse
grow
me,
up.
I'm not the one who whips people when they don't get their way. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you?
I'm ashamed to admit to such a thing. However, yes. There's a reason I don't reveal my age.
But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant.
And older.
Your medical record says such. There is no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Objection! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, good. It's the somewhat less crazier personality.
Such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
What has my conscience been saying?
Mystic Maya's body was still not at the nurse she had called.
Your inner darker self had quite a few colorful things to say, I'll just leave it at that. But what if she had run away when you hadn't given chase right away?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, you're saying it wrong!
I'm not German, okay? Pardon my American accent.
Oh yes, I
Drop
would.
America.
However... Yeah, we're going strength.
Hold it! You fainted? And yet you have a sister named Misty.
And I ran out of usable Pokemon. I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor. In other words, I blacked out, whited out.
Wow.
Really?
How long were you unconscious?
Wow, Misty and her sister.
censorship right there.
Wow.
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps. That's how long it took me to get to the Pokemon Center.
Wow, Misty and her sisters aged quite visually.
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that.
Spending all that time in the water didn't do them too good.
I guess. Hey, it all makes sense now.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us.
Okay, I gotta say, I always have fun giving my bad German accent out.
Of course you do. Don't worry, dude. You'll have plenty of time to do a bad you-know-what accent in Trials and Tribulations. Hold it! Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went?
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
What?
Sorry, Mr.
Okay,
Wright.
so as a spirit medium, you apparently took on Franziska's German, schizophrensic side. Cool. Then how could you have known for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all?
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. Well, basically, I am part German.
Liar!
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this.
I am more German than Von Karma over there.
You're British if you
And
sound
she
anything.
claims she's from
But
Germany.
the key word here is this witness.
Ha! Well, at least I found a hole in her testimony. That counts for something. And what do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what.
Thank you, Captain. Thank you, Mia Obvious.
Yeah.
It looks like Miss Von Calmer is ready to move on to her next witness.
You just said that.
Well, she said she had another witness up her sleeve, but actually, yeah.
That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony.
Your Honor, did you just forget the last hold where I actually showed a hole?
There's nothing wrong.
But you agreed with me!
Shut up! And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber.
Really now?
I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask. Where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
To the toilet. Being dead for so long, she needed a bathroom break.
Yeah.
Yes. That is exactly what we should do.
Be quiet, you. Now then.
What the escapee?
What the escape? The escape. What the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
And his name's John Cena.
She went to speak with someone? Yeah, that joke's not gonna get overused.
Who was it? Say it, man.
That's a good question, Your Honor, but we're giving ourselves a bit of a timeout for resorting to a John Cena joke. There we go.
The prosecution calls Miss Eenie Miney, who is sleeping in the side room at the time.
Wonderful.
Who was sleeping in the side room at the time.
So, it comes down to this,
then. I cannot talk today.
Eenie Miney?
Mo.
I think you can see where this is headed.
Yeah, I can see where it's headed. It's headed right off into the next part. As you can see right here. We'll see you in the next part, folks.
See you, everybody.
See ya.
See ya.